Hello, 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 and welcome to my Halloween spooktacular, I guess. I haven't decided on a name yet, but I figured, well, plays from Amnesia is Halloween, why the hell not? Also, I fucked up naming my profile, so now I am Set. Like, think it's an Egyptian god? I don't know. Sure. Although I think that's spelled like Seth, just to be confusing. Okay. Amnesia. Let's go. Oh. I'll do normal. Yeah, start. I am a derp. Let's go. So I've got headphones on. My lights are off dark. Because...
Don't forget.
Ah.
Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Spooky. Okay. This game is super pretty. I mean, I can actually see it now. I played it on an old laptop of mine and it looked like hot garbage. Whereas this is super pretty. Okay, so I know I should have done this before, but this is first part of a 3-part of Halloween spooky thing that I'm doing. I'm gonna do 3 runs of the Dark Descent, as much as I can do in 3 parts, and it's gonna be over Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's gonna be like a Halloween weekend. Ooh. J? Notes. I have no notes. Diaries. I have no diaries. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Oh yeah. Kool-Aid. I am such a slow walker. Oh yeah, that's something else I was gonna do, is turn up the sound, because I put it down really low for no good reason. Holy crap! Okay, no, that's exactly why I turned it down. That was super loud. There we go. It's all about striking a balance. That's gonna take some getting used to. Tinder. How did... Oh, I just click. Oh, this is how I lean. Ooh. Okay. Wow, Daniel, you are a breather. This is... I gotta stop breaking shit. No, no point lighting that. This game is so pretty. So pretty. And spooky. Oh. Isn't there a tinderbox in here or something? I guess not. My hands are already shaking. Oh, he, ha, oh god, that's so discombobulating. Can I leave, please? Woo! Forget I asked. Forget I asked. Wow, the grain on that door looks so good. Okay. I'll take that. Thank you. Daniel's so slow walking. Take that, fire. I haven't played this game the whole way through before. I've watched other people play it many, many years ago. I've seen analytical video series on it. And I played maybe a 5th of the actual game myself, and I did it drunk too, many, many years ago. 4 years ago. Actually, it's more like 5 years ago now. So yeah, I actually don't have much of a gauge on how well I'll do with scary games. Okay, I never noticed that before. There were footsteps. I heard footsteps and I wasn't moving. That wasn't me. I'd never noticed that before. But like I said, I've never played this before. I've only watched other people play it, and it's usually not on headphones, so I never noticed that before, and I'm gonna... You mother of shit. I didn't play it on headphones when I did play it either. This is horrifying. I'm just gonna stay on the floor, please. Floor. Stay. Moving on. Moving right along. It's probable that my gauge for scary games is not that good. Oh, well, you can just fuck off. Everything's so slow. Mostly because Daniel can't... I keep doing that. I keep pressing E. Take that. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that. Well, this didn't work at all. Damn it. Well, I've got jumps though. I'll leave that for a minute. Stupid spooky room. You got nothing for me except a shirt that I can't even pick up and throw across the room. But yeah, the atmosphere in this game is heralded to be among the best I've heard. Look after me in my journey ahead. Please stop screaming at me. Thank you. Gotta stop whistling on microphone. Anything back here? Bloody hell, Daniel. You got worse asthma than I do. Okay, I'm getting out, I'm getting out, getting out. How do I run? 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 Should probably check how I run. Input new graphics game. This is the most basic. No. Do not show effect subtitles, but do death hints. Wow. I never knew this tool existed. I could technically make the quality high, but... Plume, menstrual... Oof. There's a lot of stuff in here that I just never noticed before. Okay, let's just, it's fine. It's fine, let's just keep going and clicking and stop pressing E to make me just jerk suddenly to the left. How long I'll be playing? As long as I can take it, I imagine. Because that is so spooky. Power of words. Forget I said anything. Oh, but wait, is this not the way I meant to go? Light. Ha ha ha. Oh. I hate this, I hate this. It's so discombobulating. I never actually had... I thought I'd be okay. Actually, no. I had this weird mixed idea that I'd be okay, but also the opposite of okay. I was like teetering between the two. And I'm thinking one was more accurate than the other, but I'll let you guys decide. That's some sturdy ass window. I want... Will you please stop that? Why did it make me look over there? Did something happen? Well, that's interesting. It's got the sound effect for walking on metal when I step over the candle holder. I am almost certainly gonna shit myself playing this game. Tab. Holy shit, my sanity is already garbage. F. Wait a minute. What's this way? Absolutely nothing. Great. Glad I took the time. I don't think I'm gonna do very well playing this, guys. I mean, I'll try. I mean, yeah. That was a total guess. Somebody said once about closing doors behind you. Is that a thing? Will you knock it off? I'm not doing anything. Toasty one. Just gonna burn this place to the ground. I have not been actually following this shit at all. It just looks like I was walking around with it dribbling out my mouth. I'm sorry? What was that? Okay. Keep going in for the wrong side. Ah! Stop that. Stop pulling my friggin... There's no torch there. Is there a torch over here? There are no torches anywhere. I'm just looking around. I will pick up the paper. I will pick up the paper. What? Well, now you've given me the option. Haha! Woohoo! Yippee! Woohoo! Okay, enough of that. I'll take this. I did it again.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Ah, that's promising. I am completely distracting myself by looking for things on Twitter, and I apologize. But I was listening. I have heard that letter a number of times. Bloody hell. Ooh. I will cover some lost sanity, that's good to know. That's not what I clicked on at all. He fell to the kitchen floor. Oh, poor Hazel. Is this I was hoping it would be a click off one. And I'm sorry I'm distracted again. This will not take long. You will understand when you see what... Well, actually, this is coming out on Twitter before I post it. This video, I mean. I'm not gonna... Probably... pigeons? I'm probably not gonna stream anything because that's a fuckload of setup that I don't understand and can't be arsed with. So I am recording this 3 days in advance. Maybe? I don't think I was gonna tell you that. It was gonna be like proper spooky. Like, woo, Halloweeny. Oh dear.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum.
My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Very dramatic. And also a little interesting that Daniel didn't actually even mention the inner sanctum. He was just like, isn't it next to that one thing? And Alexander's like, do you mean my inner sanctum? And he's like, okay. But yeah, he just really wanted to say that line. He'd probably been like waiting for someone to ask, and that was the closest he'd ever got. It's the lies beneath the... Yeah, he'd been rehearsing that one, definitely, for sure. Ah! No, you get away from me! Jeez, please. Okay, Amnesia, I could do without you pulling my camera. Because frankly, that startled me more than the girl screaming did. Ah. Anything? Hello? Housekeeping? Seriously? Seriously? Thank you. I don't think I explored everywhere. There's a door. There's another door. Let's check this door. I'm pretty sure there's something here for me to pick up. Yes, I will take... If I get on the right... Drop. Boop. Whoa. Someone... That was kind of funny. When I jump, it sounds like he's going pff. Pff. Okay, so I don't remember where I came from, and I am already lost and turned around, and I don't believe I've been this way. I want to explore everywhere before I start going through doors in like hub areas, and then I just forget what door I even came through, and end up going through it thinking it was a new place. Which it wasn't. Isn't. No, why? I had to ask. Okay. Do you even get giant cockroaches like that in Prussia? God, so many creepy ass noises. So I came in from that way? What's this way? Ooh. Squidgy. Ugh. Yeah. No. Some sort of organic tissue looks to kind of be dissolved. I would have, gone for an axe first. Or can't be torn by hand or tools. How do I know that though? I haven't tried. Have you tried? I don't know who I'm asking. You guys at home, have you tried breaking it with tools? Or your hands? There are many places to go. What's this way? I can go in here. Okay. The door sounds the old tale of it Berkeley Square of a lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. That's very poetic. Okay, this I am not okay with at all. I hate this and I want it to go away. That's not what I meant to do. So you know what? This is fine. Don't do it. I will light you. I don't like it here. Take that. There's a thing. I saw a thing. Yes. I think there's a limit to how much. Holy shit. The buzzing of those flies in my ear is not okay. Okay, I don't have a terribly large queue. Hello, Splooshy-Splooshy. What's your new name? You are Splooshy-Splooshy. Should probably stop actually looking at him, because I imagine it doesn't make me very happy. Like that. I'll get to that note in a second. Ah.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part.
Aqua Fortis. There. Yeah. Who throws a chair? I'll get you in a minute. Let's do this. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them, their lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Makes me wonder with, like, Rebirth coming out, if Alexander was one of the gatekeepers. Not entirely sure why I closed that behind me. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and Orpiment are given, and the cuprate binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic. They should really actually update that. This game has been out 10 years. And proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. This will be useful for dissolving that thing that I can't break with my hands or an axe. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to this solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. You won't. You'll end up killing a lot of people. But it's okay. It's all in the name of getting home. Do you mind? Stop screaming. Stop. Stop. Thank you. The lack of a chimney to properly, I just bit the inside of my mouth, vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay, another memento. Laboratory wine cellar, it's laboratory, blah de blah de blue de blue de blah. Got it. Let's do some stuff and things. Have I looked in here yet? I have not. Well, hello, dear friend. Hello, dear friend. Okay, stop. Stop crying. God, I hate the flies buzzing in my ears. Stop. I got startled by a wolf sconce. That actually terrified me. Anything here? Okay. Oil. I will need you later. Woo! Bless you. I keep hearing that baby's crying or something and I don't like it. Is that all that's in here? Is that really it? Alright. I feel like it was almost a waste, except of course I need to go back there to do the detergent deterrent dissolving. Jeez Louise. This atmosphere is... Yeah, the children rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. I'm guessing that was Daniel as a kid. Look, let's see what's down here. Okay then. Okay, got it. Finding a key. Now all that's left is to figure out where I have been and where I haven't, because I have absolutely no sense of direction and there is no map in this game, I just realized. Up, up. Okay, so that's where I came from. That's a door that doesn't open, so it's got zero creep on it. That's where I've been. So I need to go this way. Not that way. I'm pointing, but you can't see. But this way. I'm yawning, but not because I'm bored. It's because I'm tired. Okay, so wait, what's down here? Okay, so that's just a boarded up place that I can't go at all. Something's in here. Archives. Traveling to Dover. Interesting. Wonder what the significance of it, Could you creepy ghoul things breathe less creepily? Just a thought. Oh god, freaking cockroaches buzzing around, I hate it. Piss off. Just checking. Anything? Nope. I'm still crouched for some reason. There is a note there. I will get to it. Yeah, I'll move it around.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
And of course, I'm pretty sure Professor Herbert already had some notion of what was going on if we're going by like Amnesia Rebirth stuff. I'm not going to be too spoilery, but actually there was something that happened in Amnesia Rebirth that I've seen criticised, because you do actually stumble across the old dig site where Herbert and Daniel were, and one of the things you find is a note from Herbert saying that he sent his assistant to Brennenburg, and people were criticising that, saying, oh, but Daniel only found Brennenburg because he did all that other research with the people he found in London after he got back. But I'm like, actually, no, that's not how that happened at all. How that happened is, as we will discover in this game, is that he did all that stuff, and then completely out of the blue, he got a note from Alexander asking him to come to Brennenburg. And my thought then is simply that Herbert wrote to Alexander to tell him what his assistant Daniel had found, and Alexander then reached out to Daniel. That's how that happened. That's what I think, anyway. I mean, people are criticising it as like a huge hole in the game's plot, but I'm just like, not really. There's nothing I can do anything with. So yeah, that is just something I was thinking about. Okay. Take your IBS pills and go take a shit. Because that's not a healthy noise. But yeah, I'll be talking a lot about, like, just Amnesia games in general, and frictional games, and horror games, because I quite enjoy the horror genre, although, as you may have noticed, I'm not a particularly efficient
17th of May,
beta.
1839. My hand trembles as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Interesting. It's making me wonder, again, what was Rebirth and all. Like, how much of Daniel did Daniel actually see of the Gate Builders, like, society? I'm trying to be like, I'm not picking this up, I don't care what anybody says, I'm not picking it up. I've forgotten my thought, and I am sorry, that is something that will happen. Ghost book? Ghost book. Love it. Oh, ghost piano. More. Tell me more. Oh, you got such talent, Ghost Monster. Love it. Anything over here? Anything at all? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I've got quite a few of these. So I'm just gonna... I've only got 7 tinderboxes though, so I'm gonna be a little bit more careful with those. That said, I'm lighting this up. There's something I don't like about Rebirth is how you can only carry 10 matches. Like, do they have any idea how small matches are to carry? There's literally no reason that Tarsi would be like, oh no, I've got 10 matches. Can't possibly carry any more. Although she's French, not like upper class Brit or whatever the hell that was. And I'm not going to try and do a French accent. I do not approve. Unapproved. Big slap red stamp of unapproval. Fuck that. Do you... That's a really nice painting. I can hear creaking and I don't like it. I don't like this place. I'm going this way. Fuck it. Wait, I can't go this way, can I? I actually have to go that way. Yeah, because that door's locked. Okay, great. Great, love it. It's my favorite thing. Okay. Well, there's the piano they were playing. Probably shouldn't have done that. Take that, though. I can't put that. That's dumb. That's super dumb. I know I shouldn't be using so many tinderboxes. Oh, got a bit of lag. That's fine. Oh, stop lag, stop. It's not funny anymore. Oh, play that song again, Mr. Piano Man. I literally said play more. Fine. Well, that's potentially problematic. Give me that. Give me this. Well, this didn't help at all.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless.
Oh, spelt realise correctly. Little known fact. Realise is meant to be spelt with a Z.
Gasping for air, trying to focus.
Although there'll be a few British people who call me a heathen for that opinion.
Shimmer.
Is there anything else I can see about this place?
But I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
I'm just trying to see, like, is there any other defining features?
Waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
It sure is pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I want to have a look around. Okay, there's nothing. I'll just take it.
Out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of these spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Hi, Mr. Piano Man. Keep playing. I love it when you play. You don't play enough. I'm gonna ask, would they be Arabs if it was in Africa? That may be me being completely ignorant, but I'm just curious. Let's go home. Or not. That's a shame. One thing you'll be glad of, although I don't know, I guess it depends on your poison, is that because I know exactly what I'm doing, because I've frequently seen other people play this, will not really be wasting time figuring out the puzzles and driving everybody mad.
You have to be swift.
Certainly drives me mad watching other people play this game.
You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
Probably.
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Well, that was an unnecessarily spooky noise. So was that. The hell? Okay. So I'm gonna... Didn't mean to break that other one, my apologies. Alstad and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstad, deep within the East Prussian woods. I can hear creaking, and it ain't me. But anyway, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travellers should indulge themselves in such conversation, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. Not to mention good warnings. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. Yeah, this is when you realise that I actually can't read. The Gatherers. I keep hearing creaking and it's really fucking off-putting. Am I not safe in here? I feel like I'm going to turn around and there's just going to be a creepy old lady sitting on a rocking chair. Anyway, the Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. I am seriously hearing noises and I don't like it. Their bodies wrought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. I am seriously hearing creaky noises behind me. Actually, because it's on headphones, it feels like it's coming from inside me, which is significantly scarier. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks strapped behind them, which reveal their presence. Please stop creaking on that rocking chair, Mr. Piano Man. Please. Go back and play us a tune. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstad at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. I can't speak. I'm starting to lose my voice, which is apparently what happens when I talk too much. During his stay, please stop creaking. Please? Mr. Piano Man, please? Anyway, during his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstad, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? And please, Mr. Piano Man, if you're gonna sit there, at least be quiet. Stop creaking around like a weirdo. The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstad, and like most of those of noble birth, rumours are inherited alongside the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander. Please stop that, Mr. Piano Man. A nobleman from the Rhineland claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of the occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. The Order of the Black Eagle is the name of the thing I couldn't remember, which I was thinking of to myself earlier, when only I could hear myself because it was entirely in my head. That was a complete waste of a tinderbox. Play me like a piano man. That's not how you do that. I cannot see. See, there's the creaking again. Right. Alright, ooh, hello you. Don't mind if I do. And the spook will happen post-tense. That's backward key. Spook will happen when I pick up the key. That's how it works, isn't it? Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm up, and his men, to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. I'm moving so slowly. I know it's not necessary, but I'm just gonna pretend it is because it makes me feel better to hide in a cupboard. I like hiding in cupboards. Circa right fucking now. Mr. Piano Man, are you here? I feel like I've aged about 60 years since I first went into that cupboard 60 seconds ago. This door was not open before. Did you blow out my candles, you bitch? How the hell do I get out of here? What? Where is that lyric from? How do I run? 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 How do I... Oh! That was a spooky boy! Oh, yeah. Give me my sanity back. Look. Something... That was a spooky boy, and this is the way I gotta go. How do I fucking... Oh, I have to hold it down. 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 I have to... Bye. Man gave way to his tired blood and camel's back. We felt the wind crusted lips. Okay, great. Ow! You bitch. J. Buy the key to the wine cellar. I gotta go to the wine cellar, but you know what? I've been playing for a while. I think I'm gonna call it for today. Happy Halloween. I love you, goodbye. Play me like a piano man.